Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Alicia and today we'll be talking about my July TBR. So first things first, July's TBR is going to be a little different because we are now into July, which means we are doing the Crave-a-thon. So I have the little game board here. Yes, I took the time because I do not have a color printer. I took the time to color in every box. It's really quite quick and easy to do if you just go color by color. Anywho, I also have a little bottle cap as my place marker and my little dice. I don't know if you can see it, but they are kind of purple and sparkly, so I thought, why not? And we're gonna go ahead and do the first roll. I won't create the entire TBR based off of this here. I'm just gonna I'll do one or two rolls to get the first two books, and then I'll go through the rest of the month and roll as I finish the books. Okay, so let's get into the first roll. Alright, so we're going to place this here. I'm not going to place it on there because one, you won't be able to see the colors. So I'm just going to kind of keep it above it. But since we don't know which one we're landing on first, we're going to go ahead and place it at the top. And we'll do roll number 1. A 2. Simple as that. So 1, 2, we are doing a werewolf prompt. Oh gosh, let's see how this turns out. Okay, so if you saw that the first roll we landed on werewolf, which I was kind of hoping we wouldn't land on that one to begin with, but here we are. So looking at the prompts we have, and I do have it over here on my screen, but the first prompt, it says, take a bite out of a novel and read a book in one sitting. I think I will save that one for later. Read a book with silver or silvery foil on the cover. I don't think I have one with that on there. I'll have to look again, but I will save that one for later. Start a series you're intimidated by. Definitely not ready for that one. We're not going to do a self-care prompt yet because we're just starting. So we got to get some reading in there. Read a book with a moon or stars on the cover or in the title. That could work for the book that I'm thinking of reading. The next prompt, it says, read a book featuring a shapeshifter. And then the last one is a self-care prompt, which we're not doing self-care prompts just yet. Let me make sure there's no other prompts. Okay, so I think the book that I'm thinking of will work. And it actually is going to cover 2 of the prompts. So we can cross both of these off after I finish reading the book. So I'm going to go with read a book with a moon or stars on the cover or in the title, and read a book featuring a shapeshifter. And for those 2 prompts, I'm going to read Dead to the World by Charlaine. This, for me, will actually also be continuing a series. This is book 4 in the Sookie Stackhouse series. But as you can see, it has a moon on the cover. And throughout the series, there is a shapeshifter and there is a werewolf. So I'm going to count that as both. So we have a shapeshifter, a werewolf, and there's the moon on the cover. I think this pretty much covers those prompts. So we're going to read this one first. Okay, so now that we had the first roll and the first book chosen, let's go ahead and give the dice a second roll and see if we get the same faction or a different one. Ooh, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't even make this up. Like, I went from one werewolf to the next. Okay, let's see if I can find a second book for those prompts. So you're not going to believe this, but if you just saw the previous clip, I rolled a 6 and I landed on the second blue square, which is also werewolf prompts. So going through the multitude of bookshelves, I didn't want to try to fit in any of the werewolf prompts, specifically with just werewolf type books, because I don't have too many. So I literally just went through the prompts again, and I think I'm going to choose the read a book with silver or silvery foil on the cover. With that being said, it could be a multitude of books throughout my bookshelves, but I really wanted to read this one, and I think it also is for a buddy read this month over at Literary Hype Woman. I will double check that and leave the links down in the description if it is, but that is Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. If you look closely, and I don't know if you'll be able to catch it, but the Belladonna is in silver. It's not as like shiny as you would think, but it is silver, so I am going to count that. And so the second book that I will be reading this month is Belladonna by Adalyn Grace. This one I got for my birthday. This was from It's Hope's Books. So thank you again to Hope for the birthday book. It looks like I will be reading it this month for the Crave-a-thon. Hopefully there will be no more werewolf prompts. If I just continue to get werewolf prompts, I'm gonna finish this faction out pretty quickly. But we will see. And again, those are the first two that I will be doing. I will continue doing the rolls throughout the month, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm also going to be putting together like weekly vlogs this month as a test, so look out for those and let me know what you think. And yeah, there's the first two rolls. Oh wait, I do have a couple of other books that are kind of mandatory this month, so I'll attach those to this video. Hold on. So for some of the other books that are kind of mandatory for this month, I do try to pick one non-fiction book a month to read, and this month I picked out from my little acorn containers. I'll try to have a picture here of the little acorn piece, but I put like little slips of paper in there and I choose one at random. But the nonfiction that came out is Outlining Your Novel, Map Your Way to Success by K.M. Weiland. This one I think is going to give me a little bit of structure on how to outline the novel, because I usually just write down some notes and then just write by the seat of my pants type. But I want to put it into more of an outline so that I can kind of not necessarily write the story in order, but I can at least see where I'm at in the book and go from there. So this will be my nonfiction pick for the month. The next two books are for my book clubs. The first one is with Sam over at Yarn Reader, so I will have her channel linked down below. But she has the So Mote It Be book club, and we try to do some sort of witchy read, whether it be nonfiction, fiction, YA fiction, it doesn't matter, as long as it has some sort of witch in it or about witches or any of the like. So for the next month, we will be reading Winds of Salem by Melissa De La Cruz. This is book 3 in the Witches of East End novels. So this is book 3. I believe this is the third and final. The second one we're currently reading is Serpent's Kiss, so this is book 3. And for our reading by candlelight, also with Sam and Katie, links down in the description. Our book for July will be If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. Sorry if you can't really see the cover. They're shiny. They're library books. I know nothing about this one. So if you've read it and you liked it or think it's a good read, let me know in the comments. But this is our book for July. It doesn't look like it's that long. 354 pages. Yeah, so that should be a relatively quick read. Hopefully it is good. I haven't even read this synopsis, so we'll see how it goes. But those are all the books that I have picked out so far. Again, I will continue the rolls with my weekly vlogs so you guys can stay up on the Crave-a-thon, and I hope you guys will join us. All the information is down below in the description, and that's it for now. Well, that's all for me in this video, guys. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe so that we can have the channel grow. And if you have any thoughts on the books that I showed you in this video, let them know and let me know down in the comments below. But until next time, guys, bye!